Hello Aries, I have a love reading for you. It's gonna be a love reading for the month of October. My cards are ready, as you can see that, because again I wanted to save some time. You're gonna see really fast how I shuffle the cards, and I think I'm gonna do it this way because I really need that moment to focus, and I really need that moment just for myself and my cards so I can talk to them and they can talk back to me. So I think I'm gonna do it this way. And also I'm pretty aware that you cannot see all of the cards really good here, but I'm gonna work on that. I hope it's okay for now. Yeah, and let's see. Let's just start. So my background card and my overall energy for you this month is a Princess of Wands. This is a really passionate energy. This is a really sensual energy, and this card is looking really sexual for me. You can talk about new romance that is maybe coming your way this month, or if you're already in a relationship, you can talk about relationships that are driven by love and driven by passion. And why I'm thinking maybe something new is coming your way, because as my base card I have the Fool, which talks about new things coming your way, like new starts, new beginnings, new cycles, something new and exciting is going to happen for you. You know, it can be a person or it can be a thing. It's a love reading, so I assume it's gonna be some kind of person coming your way. And it's really new. Like, I don't feel you knew this person before. Like, I seriously don't see that. I don't feel that either. So it's a brand new passion, just say it, a brand new sexy person coming your way. So that can be really exciting. But let's see what we have here as my problem cards. Like, what's gonna be the thing you're gonna struggle with this month in your love life? And I have Two of Swords and I have Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like this month you can struggle a lot with deciding, deciding things, yeah, I see here, like, there's something really important in your life that you feel like you're unable to decide upon. I have Seven of Pentacles, and that means that maybe the reason you can't really decide about it is because you don't really feel like you're in the best position in your life right now. Like, you don't feel like you're on a good path, or you don't feel like you're on a good way, or maybe the ways you do stuff, they don't seem so good for you right now. You can have this feeling of doing the best you can, or maybe like trying the best you can, but it doesn't give you that much results. So that can be really kind of depressing. Of course that can be depressing, and this card is looking quite depressing to me too. I hope you can see it really good. I'm talking about the Seven of Pentacles card. This guy is like walking on some desert. Like, everything is dead basically. All the coins he was working so hard on, they destroyed now. So you can have that feeling of like trying and not really going anywhere with it. And the thing you're so trying to do is like trying to decide on something. And I think this is like old thing. This is an old thing that you cannot decide on, because I have Two of Wands in the reverse as my past card, which means like you brought this indecisiveness from the past to the future. That can talk about that there is something in your life, so in your love life, so important for you that you really need to think really good about it. Like, you're overthinking it and you still are not able to decide. And what the thing is, like, what I can see here, which is really interesting, I have the Fool in the base card, and then I have the World in the reverse in my future card, which is the first and the last card of the tarot deck, which talks about that there's something new that is starting in your life, or maybe there's a new person, like I was saying before, in your life, like someone new, someone exciting. This electricity is going on, but then at the same time you're not finishing it. You're not finishing the old thing. Like the new cycle is like, you know, right at your door, but you know, the past is not closed. Like there's something or someone from your past that you're unable to close in your life. And why I say that, because then in your like wishing card, like what you wish that would happen, I have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you want to be this Queen of Swords in reverse. Like I feel like you spend so much time overthinking, you know, the thing that you have to decide, that on this very point you're so tired of it that you're basically just like, you know what, I'm not gonna decide anything right now. Like this Queen of Swords here, like she's having this this knife, and when this card get reversed, I feel like this like you know, putting your sword down. Like I don't want to fight, I don't want to make decision right now, I don't want to cut any people from my life right now, I'm not ready to make this decision right now. And I feel like in this very moment the ideal thing for you, it's gonna be not maybe cut yourself from you know, from the surroundings, from your friends, from your family, you know, whoever is close to you. But for sure you're gonna need some time alone to kind of like marinate your thoughts on the decision you have to take. But then again, you don't really feel like you can do it in this very point of time, because this is like the present time, and in the present time you still cannot decide, and in the present time you don't feel like the, you know, the time in your life is good for that. So that's really interesting. And again, you know, with the new things coming in and the old things not really closing, I do really strongly feel it's about a person. And what I see here in my other cards here, that you're kind of unable to close, how to say it, to close one time. To close the chapter with one person and then start it with a new person. I feel like this is the struggle you're gonna have this month, because this new thing that is coming your way is really exciting. You know, it's really like it's really vibrant, and yeah, it's really vibrant. It's something new, you know, something that is really interesting to you. But you're struggling at this very point of time. And let's see the other cards I have here, and why I was saying all those things, because in your position, the thing like what you gonna do at this very point of time, how you gonna react. I have the Hangman, you know, which is the same. It's not the same card, but it's kind of the same energy. I can see it here. It's kind of like being by yourself. You know, trying to maybe cut yourself a little bit from the surroundings so you can go really inside of yourself and rethink all this stuff, like get the new perspective. You know, getting the new perspective is what the Hangman is about. You know, just hanging upside down, getting this like a halo around his head, and really going inside of yourself and really like preying upon. I hope you can see it on this card. This guy is like hanging and chilling and getting new perspective, and at the same time he looks like he is meditating on something. So I feel like this is the best thing you can actually do right now. Really go inside of yourself, really rethink everything. You know, see maybe if the new thing that is coming your way, it's really that exciting. It's really something you want to go for. And you know, maybe the relationship you're in right now isn't that great, because as my last card, you know, this is my result card. I have 8 of Cups in the reverse, which only talks about for me that you're in a relationship that you're not really 100% happy in, but you're not walking away. Yeah, this basically, you're not walking away even though you're not 100% happy. If this is a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. I don't know, I can't tell you. But the reasons why. And in those cards here, I can see 3 reasons why you might not, or you might, stay in this relationship you're in. And the first reason I see, it's with the 7 of Pentacles, is the financial aspect. That maybe if you're gonna leave this person, maybe if you're gonna split, you're not gonna be able to maintain your living standards at the same level. Like, you're not gonna make it financially by yourself, and that can be really strong aspect of staying with someone. This is really something really hard to jump over when things just fall apart really quickly. So that can be one of the things, like, why you're not leaving this person you're not happy with. The second thing is, I have here a King of Cups in the reverse as a, like, kind of hidden thing from you. But I feel like you're sensing it. And this card, and yeah, what I feel from this card is that you might be really aware, or you might be really frightened by how this person is going to react. The King of Cups talks about, not being able to manage your emotions, like you have no control over them. So maybe the person you're dealing with is overly emotional, and this is what you're really afraid. And this, yeah, what you're really afraid of. If you're gonna, break up with this person, if you're gonna decide to cut this person from your life, this person is not gonna react really good on that, and you can be aware of it. So you're just like postponing it in time. And the third reason was, then, like, in your surroundings around you, I have the 8 of Swords in reverse. This is a really good card to see, like, in a reverse position, because this card, it talks about having, like, being like blindfolded and not being able to move or to tell, like, what is what for me. And when this card is reversed, that talks about, especially in this position here, it talks about people finally showing true colors. Like, you're finally able to tell, like, what is white and what is black around you, or like what kind of person is bringing you joy and what kind of person is bringing you sadness. So that's gonna be in this month, that's gonna be really, like, so much easier for you to tell, because those blindfolds are actually falling down, and then you can see everything more clear. So maybe after getting more and more information, or like about this, those people around you, you're gonna be finally able to say if you want to, like, stay in this relationship you're in right now, or if you want to start something new with this new exciting person coming your way. Yeah, but maybe if you're gonna, because like I told you before, on the end of the month, I don't really see, like, you walking away. You're rather staying and trying to, rethink everything, because, the cycle is not closed with the World card. You're not gonna have immediate closure with that person. Yeah, so you're not gonna walk away, but it doesn't change the fact that you can rethink everything one more time. What I wanted to say, what also I can see in those cards, is that I have 2 of Twos in a reverse, which I feel like the balance for you this month, this emotional balance, it's gonna be quite hard to maintain. Like, you might feel like you're lacking balance just because the things are too strong for you. They might be too strong for you. There's too many things that is happening, or you just cannot, you cannot decide. That's the whole deal about this. But yeah, with this King of Cups also, and this 2 and 2s, I feel like you also gonna have a little bit of hard time to keep your emotions stable. Maybe this is also why you're not able to decide, because you and you feel that you're overly emotional, and when people are overly emotional, it's really hard to make a really wise decision. So maybe this is also why you're postponing it, because you're actually scared not only how this person's gonna react, but also how you're gonna go through that yourself. Yeah, so, and also what I saw here for this month, because I have those 2 cards in reverse. I have 2 8s in reverse. And you know, like, just overall looking at those cards, I can also feel, because you know, you're an Aries, and when you're gonna set your head on something, I don't really feel like there's many things that can actually stop you. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. Which I also feel like, you know, this is the very best thing you can do this month with this Hangman, that you're actually able to detect all those feelings inside of yourself and be like really strict with yourself. Like, you know better what is best for you. Great thing. But also what I saw here is that maybe this month you're gonna have this overwhelming feeling that this that the things around you maybe are not as perfect as you would like them to be. I feel like you like things to be very perfect from the very first go. Like, you know, you start and everything is perfect from the start. And when it's not like that, you don't feel that interested in it anymore. And then you can put more you know, like some kind of blame on your shoulders for that. And I can see that with the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups here, that can be also an issue this month. But you know, again, I feel like you're gonna do the best thing that is the best thing for yourself, which is just rethinking and getting new perspective on the, you know, everything that is going in your love life right now. And I don't really feel like you're gonna cut any people, and even though I have the Fool here and I have the Princess of Wands, I don't really feel like you're gonna go, you know, I don't feel like you're gonna go to extreme and just out of nowhere start something new. I can't really see that. You know, October is also like, I feel like it's really like slow month. I don't feel like, it's not like a spring month, you know, when you want to go out, meet new people, like change everything, clean your apartment, clean your house, just do everything. I don't feel like October is a month for that, and I don't feel like, how to say it, I don't feel like fall is the perfect time to do that. I don't feel like a lot of people are gonna go for that, so I don't really see a major change in your love life this month. For sure you have a lot to think about, but I don't see a major change here. If it's good, if it's bad, you're gonna decide. I feel like that was everything I wanted to tell you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you're gonna have any comments or questions to me, please comment below. Of course, if you're gonna resonate, you know, that's great. Please let me know. It's gonna be really exciting. And if you're not gonna resonate, I'm so sorry. Maybe next month. You know, you can do it for, it doesn't work like that. It's not for everybody. And just like a little mark here, every time when I'm shuffling my cards, and if I'm gonna do readings like that, I'm always like have in mind the people that need it the most, you know, just need some kind of support. This is what I have in my head when I do that, and because, you know, overall this is the purpose that it, you know, I have in my head, to like help people. So if this message was for you, and if this reading was for you, so I feel like the most important thing to take from it is that you don't have to decide anything right now. If you don't feel like you're able to, that's okay. And if you don't always feel okay, that's okay too. So don't stress about it. Don't think about it that it's not perfect. It's not perfect now. Maybe it's gonna be in the future. Maybe it's never gonna be perfect, you know. Just be happy where you are right now. I don't really see like, you know, nothing major is gonna happen. Nothing is falling down, and this new perspective you're trying to get is, it's a great way to deal with what you have to deal with. It's the perfect way. So overall, I think it's a really good reading. Like, you know where you are, you know where you stand, and and you know it's good. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you next time.